All the seats have been sold. We're at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And they'll be facing Muhammad Ali. They call him the Louisville Lip. He weighed in at 200 and... Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber. One of the hardest punch. Muhammad Ali.
This bout is scheduled.
Not too many seats to be had in. And then he said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. It's all offense all the time. Counter shot lands. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. It is standing room only. Every seat has been sold in this amazing theater.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? A perfect counter shot. And down goes Wilder. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round.
What you're doing.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
To make or break a fighter.
That's a terrible round, that is.
Here we go. It's round 2. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Perfect counter lands. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well done with that counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. These punches coming from every angle. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4,
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
He was close to this fight, and now you let him back into it.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, the first minute, stick around it.
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all.
Confidence, stop him in his tracks. He's starting to make mistakes and he's switching off. I need you to switch back on.
And there's the bell for round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Good counter punch. That hook won't score. Good counter punching. Both men step back for just a moment. That left hook missed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Miss with the jab. Swing and a miss with the left hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell.
The fight's not over yet.
Back at it in round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Which fighter will say no mas? Can't score with that hook again. This is a high-octane battle. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite-level stuff here.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little favourite and pickpocket him.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch. Did you see that? Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knock.
Get your boxing match finished. Listen.
And there's the bell for round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Right hook just missed. Nice counter shot. These are heavyweights, but did you see that? And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And the Bronze Bomber goes down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
That's lights out, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
The corner need to think...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Both men promised to knock their opponent down, and they were right in that round.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
Don't lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this. You're betting this.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Basic. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. I don't want you to load up.
This fight, get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off, and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
On to the 6th round. Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. A perfect counter lands. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Punch caught him clean. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They need to be careful and don't punch themselves out here. Swing and a miss with that hook. And down goes Deontay. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
A shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Wilder in that last round.
I need just to focus on the game.
There's the bell to start round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum? Whoa, wait a minute! Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your glove.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
The straight right just misses. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself back.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. How did they not go down?
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Boy, this... And we enter the 8th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes.
That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you continue.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Big shot, and down goes Ali. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
Shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Another win, another unanimous decision.